Good morning, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 29 minutes past 7 on Sunday morning. I'm here in a B&B out the Muckross Road in Killarney. Landed here yesterday on a wet day travelling from Kinsale. We came the usual scenic route through Glengareth, and when we hit Glengareth, the whole way to Kinmare, Ring and Barra, the cycle race was on, or not a race, whatever you call it. It takes place once a year. Going up the Caha Pass, I never passed out as many cyclists. I must pass out 600 in total between Glengareth and Kinmare. Some of them are under pressure that they're fertile out going up the hill. But it was a total disappointment for them all in Kinmare when they arrived to see such rain, because apparently this is the 8th year and the other 7 years were all good weather and partied into the night in the square, but at last not to be yesterday. I didn't bother to get out of the bus. Well, I did, just went to the toilet and back again fairly lively. I was watching a few races that was about 2 o'clock, half 2. When we were there, and when we got here, just toured around Killarney for 10 minutes, showing them their bearings, and we said we'd see each other this morning. So I checked out the GA fixtures in Curragh to see what was on, was there anything local, and I spotted that Listowel Emmets were playing Austin Stacks in Listowel at 7 o'clock, so that's where I headed. Got there about half 6. Had a cup of tea in the K Circle across, or Circle K, across from the pitch, and it was well worth the trip. Great little match altogether. It was swings and roundabouts. Austin Stack started off really well. They were 2-1 up. The Stole were 4 up at the half. Then Austin Stack started brightly again, 2 points in succession, brought it back to 2. The Stole went 4 up, and it was 2 down with a couple of minutes to go. There was 3 black cards in the game, and my good buddy and tech man on the channel, Sam, got the last 2 points, one from play and one from a cracker of a free in injury time, well, just before the last seconds of the game, on the 14-yard line, about 10 yards from the sideline, and he didn't curl it around, to just straight line, right over the bar, right over the black spot, narrow angle, great free. So it's always a fair result. The Stole definitely didn't deserve to lose, but they made a few lots of errors in the second half. So I met Sam's parents and sister during the match. I didn't let on to him. I was there. I was heading out, and we spotted each other as I was coming out, and he just gave me the signal to follow him back to his house, had a cup of tea and a snack, and dropped him in town. He was going for pints. So it was after 10, half 10 before I got back last night. Quick few strawberries and a sandwich and bed. We're heading around the ring of Kerry and such things today. We're not going until 9:30, but I'm awake since 6. Got made a few pounds yesterday, a few grand winners, and a couple of them raced badly. I was disappointed with Vaguely Royal. I didn't see the River of Stars race yet because we're in transit at the time. Moss Tucker, the ground was too firm, it looked. He was right there and he just died of death. But Animasha was brilliant altogether, and drifted out to 12-1. And was really given a good ride, I thought, nice and patient, and stayed on better than the last day. So I think that horse is improving rapidly. We'll go again with that. And Divine Comedy, just what a gamble was on that rate. That horse opened up 6s the night before, and went off 3-1 favourite, given a great rise by the young girl. So all told, not a bad day on a Saturday. Grand when we don't lose a few pounds on a Saturday. 2 today, maybe a third. But I'm looking at the jumps today, and there is a 20,000, nearly 21,000 pot the Lady Clark Challenge Trophy has been won by 7-year-olds more often than not. 7-year-olds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 has been 7-year-olds. I'm picking a 7-year-old that looked an each way play, Mylesfromwicklow, for the Skeltons. I liked the run last time, went out in front from the get-go and jumped very well. Fergus Gillard was in the plate. Harry rode it in a maiden hurdle twice, so it has won twice with Fergus Gillard. Won off 121 the last day, up £5. It was in Market Raisin. Went out in front.
The flag is up. The runners are about to make their way towards the starting table. Got 2 full circuits of the track in front of them. And a gap of 3 lengths to Let's Go Joe at the back of the field.
I'd have
The
set
next
up
ditch down the far
last
side of
night.
the track. Gets away by a couple to Harjo out wide. Then You Can Tango. And Let's Go Joe, who's just on his come under pressure, gets a reminder there.
That's him out in front. Good long striding horse.
So racing towards the end of the back stretch, it's still Mylesfromwicklow trying to fend them off from the front here, leading by a half length. To Harjo, who's just starting to be ridden along in second. You Can Tango still travels okay on the inside rail. And Let's Go Joe bumped along at the back of the field. Mylesfromwicklow then turns towards home. 3 fences to go in the DMJ Drainage Novices Handicap Steeplechase. Mylesfromwicklow being joined by You Can Tango. 3 deep of them. Harjo has been under pressure for a while, but he's staying with the leaders. And then Let's Go Joe. Mylesfromwicklow trying to set sail here. You Can Tango's after him. They go over the third last. Mylesfromwicklow got away by a length just over You Can Tango. He's been driven up to try and get competitive, but Mylesfromwicklow still leads at the second last. He's got away by 3. In second, You Can Tango's trying to stay on. The other 2 have just pulled up. There's only 1 fence to go here. Mylesfromwicklow off the front, gets in tight, gives it a thump, but got away by 5 or 6 to You Can Tango, who's giving chase in second. Mylesfromwicklow just being kept up to his work.
That was the only mistake he made in a good round of jumping. It was a 6-1 play last night, 4-1 the field. Bit of money from, oh no, he's still 6s, 11-2. We go to the Curragh, the group 1. I'm going for a lightly raced horse in this. They're paying 4 places. If you look at the winners the last 2 years, was Tahira last year, 2-5 favourite for DK Weld, and Homeless Songs the year before for DK Weld. And both, one of them had a run, Homeless Songs had a run before, and hadn't it? Yeah, it beat Agartha. But Tahira, it was the first run, wasn't it? Yeah, from September, but had 2 runs the previous year. And if we look at Azada, I should have set this up. I had it set up last night. 1 second, now bear with me.
In the first race, the Irish EBF Fillies Maiden, it's over 7 furlongs, out with Gem, just outside, pushed along as Sheen Falls Time, and then Azad on the outside of Yu Bella.
Is it here?
After them, a bit of a break back to Kiliev and Una Matata. They're well past the halfway stage as they enter the home straight. Go Get It Go, with round the outside coming right into it is Fleur de Sheen, and between them coming under pressure is Gushing. These 3 are abreast, being followed by Harbour Gem, who's trying to stay on in the nose band. Azada's picked up from off the pace, followed then on the inside by Bizarre Dreams and its Fleur de Chine strongly pressed by both Harper Gem, and quickening up very smartly is Azada on the outside, and it's Azada and Lee Roach who've come right through this field to begin a good start of the day for Dermot Weld. Harper Gem second, Fleur de Chine third.
Yeah, Sayuni filly Azada on debut has come home really.
That was a good run. Now, the fact that he pegs her into a Group 1 straight away, the same colours as last year, that was 25s about 2 days ago. It was 14s, no, sorry, 3 days ago it was 25, 2 days ago it was 12s. It's into 8s. There's money for it. Through the grapevine I heard that they like it a lot. So we'll go with Azada each way in the big one. There's a race there, the mile 6. BF Sanadal for Jessica won the last two, but Harsh could be an each way play at 11-2. They're paying 5 places. But to the 2 Stain races we won on yesterday, wasn't it? It was. Animato and Divine Comedy. I like them Stain races. But this one in Punchestown of 119. Won that handicap hurdle, and had been 4th in the Boodles before that to Lark in the morning. Might be worth an each way bet in that if we're tipping along nicely. Rated 79. Like after winning off 119, that'd probably go up £7 126. That's 79, so it might be alright. Each way play. Anyway, I'll get this into the oven. Didn't get a chance to have the dinner yesterday evening in Killarney, but I will this evening. But I sent them to Falcha. I got a menu and I brought them out to see what, for 3 vegetarians, what was on it. So they said they were going to go back there and bring back the menu last night, so I don't know what they did. So, bash the bookies, over and out.